Welcome to the Caouette Circus. This week we are talking about updates in our lives and all those zany things the Caouettes are getting into.
Episode number 12.
Good job, Zoe. Hi, cheers.
Welcome, Johnny boy.
Welcome, Johnny. Listen, guys, cheers. I'll do a Jello shot for the family.
I saw you had, 325 Jello shots that you made? Are you at
24? We're down to 24. I just took one.
There's only 24 left?
324 left. It's so good.
Mom, how are you doing this week?
Really good. Yeah, we had a great weekend. All kinds of fun stuff happening. Xavier's lucky enough not to have school today. What'd you do today, Z?
We went to the movie theaters and watched the new Ghostbusters Frozen Empire.
Nice.
Do you give it any thumbs up?
Yeah, 2.
1 or 2? 2 thumbs up? No.
Yeah, 2 for 2. So, and then me and Dad went to the Nevers Park to play basketball.
Yep, we did.
How are you guys playing basketball? 1 leg and 1 knee.
I know. Actually, listen, Xavier went biking with me yesterday, and he was flying 100 miles an hour. Personally, he doesn't need the cast anymore, but the cast is almost destroyed.
Are you a doctor?
Well, he was supposed to get the cast off tomorrow, but the doctor was too busy. They pushed it to next week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
and actually, they changed the time. The time was supposed to be like in the afternoon. Now it's like 8:15 in the morning. So, Zoe, you guys going to be around?
Yeah, I tried to make it for after they left, not to interrupt whatever they'd be doing together, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's at 8:15.
Yeah, because of L3, you can't work in the afternoon.
It'll probably be
right.
real sleepy when it comes out.
What time are you leaving, Zoe, on Wednesday?
Don't remember. That's fine.
Okay. But no, I can't wait to see you guys on Thursday. So awesome.
Yeah, I'd love to hear how Johnny's week has been, since he's actually here for right now and will be leaving shortly.
Whoa.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Go ahead, Johnny boy.
I'm currently fun employed. Being a seasonal worker, you have periods between jobs where you don't have anything for work. So I'm hanging out. I've been skiing at the mountain and doing little things, inventory and maintenance for the organization that I work for, just to pick up a few hours here and there. But mainly been hanging out, getting projects done. Yesterday, Zoe and I went and played pickleball with the pickleball rackets that Lynn and Daniel got us for Christmas.
We bought that?
Awesome. Oh yeah, that was from you. And we rolled up. The courts were full, and we came in hot, talking mad game.
What?
Like we owned the place. And luckily it was our friend that was playing. So we knew people, but we were like, yeah, we are frequent picklers. We know what is going on.
That's awesome.
Very first thing, he goes, 001. I was like, wait a minute. Why did you say 3 numbers? 101. Wait a minute. What's going on here? How do you keep score? What are the rules to this game? So they quickly found out that we are not frequent picklers, but we had a great time, and things are looking great. It's spring in Montana.
That's nice.
Sun shining.
Yeah,
That's
it's like
cool.
70 degrees.
Wow, that's cool. And a couple of days you'll be in Connecticut.
Yeah, so we leave on
2 days.
2 days from now. We'll be headed pretty early in the morning to make it to Connecticut.
Yay!
I'm gonna tell you guys, a lot of people wants to see you guys. I'll tell you that. You're very popular.
Well, at least 100 of them will get to see them on the Montreal trip.
Yeah,
yes,
this will be Johnny's first trip. Do you have any
trepidations?
Or fears, maybe?
No fears. Maybe a year and a half ago, the first time I met the Caouettes up in Montreal, up in Quebec, at Saint Ephraim. Maybe I had some fears before that, but after that trip, I think I know what I'm getting into.
No, listen, go to Montreal, it's no vacation.
Yeah, take it to the 10th level from what you experienced in Saint Ephraim.
I think a little bit more than that. A little bit.
All right, man. Oh yeah, you'll see Johnny.
It's okay, we got your back.
Yeah.
Worst case, Johnny, if you can't keep up, you can babysit Xavier.
No! I don't want to be babysat. But it will be fun because then we'll go party like rock stars.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Show them how to party.
The bar. You got the bar at the Sheridan and hang out at the bar.
Yeah.
2 Sprites, please.
Get some girls. Ozzy, get some girls.
I'm excited because it'll be the first time my kids are all together in like a year and a half. So all of us together, it's been a long time.
Yay.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm excited to meet Ina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a good girl.
I'm also excited to see Alex Sue.
That's nice. So that's fun. I can't wait to see you guys on the way.
Oh, Zoe. You're outside.
So what's going on besides that? So we're talking about you guys. How's hockey? How was your tournament?
It was pretty good.
Did you win the last game?
I'll pass it over to Johnny because I was on the ice. He probably saw more.
Oh, Zoe kicked ass. And the team kicked ass. Unfortunately, the other teams kicked more ass. So Zoe was up against some very talented players, and she put together a team of people that she thought were fun, and she wanted to give people a chance, and everybody played together great. It was a super fun group of people, and they played great hockey. What more could you ask for?
We were in. The good thing is, like, every game we were in it. Like 1 or 2 goal games for the majority. One of them it was very close, like 0-0 for a period and a half, and then my team just started to get tired or like break down a bit defensively. So in the end, we lost all 4 games, and I got 25 goals scored on me. So,
but did you have fun?
Yeah. Everybody was like, "What a great team you put together," and that's what hockey is all about at my age now. Like, just having fun.
Yeah.
Even though you got you still play in the net pissed off. Know what I mean?
Well, I got very upset because there was one team that one of their players scored with like 10 seconds left, and they were already winning by like 3 goals. It was 6-3 at that point. I almost threw the glove. I actually almost went after him. And, I always have this motto of like, leave it all on the ice. And I felt like I didn't because I walked away and didn't address it. And, next time I'm going to go after him. I don't care.
And, I think Zoe I think that fueled your fire for the next game.
It did. I was very intense the next game in a good way. Like, I didn't go after people, but.
I can say something that Max and Zoe are the same on the ice. Max will go after any guys. I've seen it. He does. And I know what? I don't mind that. That means I don't have to teach that to be tough, to be hard. But sometimes, there's some kids that don't have that in them. And you can't teach that. So the only thing I can teach is to be play the game, but you can't teach to be aggressive. But you guys are goalies, but you're very aggressive. And I love that. Passionate. Yeah, there we go. Passionate. Plain and simple. You can't teach that shit. So proud of you, Zoe.
That's what happens when you have a crazy fucking dad.
Yeah, good job, Max.
What did you say, Max?
What happens when you have a crazy fucking dad, dude?
I'm not as bad. Listen, I've seen worse than me, trust me.
You're not as bad as you used to be for me and Max now with Xavier. I'll put it that way.
I agree with that, but I want to make sure that Xavier understand that if he wants to reach goals in life, You need to put effort in it. You can't just expect that the effort's going to come like this, the talent or whatever. That's not just in sport; it's in work. At work, if you don't put the effort, you're gonna get nothing. You know what I mean?
I just think that you've got softer with age.
Well,
Xavier has it a bit easier.
My mommy's been telling me for like 15 years. So I try to get it now.
Max, hey. How was your birthday?
Oh yeah.
It was a great time. Actually, leading into it, obviously because it was a surprise party. So I didn't know the party was happening. So I'm talking to all my friends like maybe a week and a half in advance. I reach out. I'm like, hey, like it's like gonna be a Friday night. Like my birthday is on that day. Like you guys should come to my house in Mansfield and we'll all have a good time. And it sounded just like it did just then for a couple seconds. Crickets. Fucking crickets, dude. And I was like, are you shitting me? Like, we just hung out for everyone else's birthday, like, a few weeks ago at the casino. We spent a great night at the casino. And now it's my birthday and no one wants to fucking do anything. I was pissed. I was like, are you kidding me, man? So then I sent another text on Wednesday.
Did you see any of them in person?
No, did not. Because they're in South Windsor. All the Yukon kids, I told, and they like fabricated a plan to make it seem like we were still doing that when in reality we were doing something else. And then so I reach out and I'm like, come on, like no one said anything the last time. Like, is anybody coming or no? Crickets again, dude. No one said anything. So I'm just steaming. I'm steaming over like a week over this shit. Like, none of my friends fucking care about me. Like, I hate them. Like, I'm not going to anyone else's birthdays. Like, they could go F themselves. And maybe like one or two people messaged me privately and was like, "Oh, what are we doing?" Like, just to like ease it a little bit. But like 2 people out of like 10, like give me a break, dude. So then they're texting happy birthday on Friday. I'm like, dude, you guys better fucking show up tonight to my house. I'm gonna throw hands. Like I was mad. So once again, maybe like one kid answered, and then one kid started texting me privately about it. Oh, what are we gonna do? What are we this and that? Then day goes by, we end up having lunch at Wellington Pizza because we want to go to Chuck's Margaritas, which is another place in Mansfield or Wellington, the area or surrounding. And they were closed and they were opening at 3. And so that didn't work out. So we ended up going to Wellington Pizza. Hung out there, me, Ina, Dad, and Xavier. We had a good time, ate some pizza. I had a lot of leftovers. I ate those later on. Then after that, I'm trying to think what we did. I think after that, I just went back home for a little bit, hung out at home for a little while, and then Ina and I went to Chuck's after that, probably around 5-ish. And we hung out, had some drinks, had some food, figuring I was gonna go back to my house because now I'm about to have a party for my friend. Ina's like, no. Like, well, get in the car. We're gonna go somewhere, but I need you to keep your eyes closed the whole way. So I'm like, no blindfold, nothing. So it was the trust system, and I wouldn't be lying if I didn't sneak a peek like 2 or 3 times to see where I was.
Ah, now the truth comes out.
But to be fair, I knew where I was going all the way. I just want to open my eye to confirm I was on the highway. Because I was like, dude, where we were at Chuck's, like it's pretty easy to be able to get back home from there. Because you turn onto the main road and then you need to make one turn like immediately. And that road takes you all the way down to the entrance for 84. So it's like if there's no turns and you're going towards the highway. So you get on the highway and then we're about to take the exit. And I had my eyes closed the whole time. I didn't look at what exit we were taking, nothing. So then I felt this come to a hard stop. We stop at the stoplight, and I was like, and then we immediately turned onto the road. I'm like, well, we just stopped at a stop sign, not a light. Like, there's only one exit I know that's got a stop sign, and that's right by the French Club. And then I was like pointing, to the left because we had to make a left turn into the French club. So we made the left turn in the French club. Still with my eyes closed, I go into my wallet and I'm trying to find my ID. I find it and I hand it to Ina because I'm just to like piss her off because I knew where we were. So then we're walking into the French club. I'm keeping my eyes closed, so I'm holding on to her to know where to go. I go walk in, she's like, there's a step, because there's like maybe like, I don't know, few inch step to get into the French club, like to go toward the door. And as I'm doing that, like Ina says, oh, like watch out, there's a step. Some guy's outside going like, you blind? Straight up goes, are you blind? Like not being like joking, like genuinely wondering if I was blind, which I thought was pretty funny. And then we walk into the French club, we go into the side room, and the lights are off, but all my friends from South Windsor were there. All of my friends from Yukon were there, and Ina had invited a bunch of her friends from Cheshire that went as well. Plus, like my aunt and uncle and Skylar and Nicolette were there as well. I don't know if I'm missing anyone.
Not particularly.
Most of the bases.
Yeah,
we had a great night at the club. We had a bunch of food there that I'm still eating as leftovers. Still so much. I'm eating Ina's leftover cake that was 6 layers of cake.
I know.
The tallest cake I've ever seen. Rivaled the Empire State Building. And then,
you didn't freeze the food, by the way. You should start throwing it out. It's not going to be good any longer.
yeah. No, we've eaten most of it, so.
That's fun. We did karaoke.
We had a great time.
Karaoke.
Great people. Oh, yeah. Everyone was singing karaoke. Like, I think every single one of my friends went up for karaoke for at least.
Yeah, I think so too.
One of my friends, George, hit a heavy metal song and was screaming into the fucking mic at the French club. But to be
that was funny.
He job for what he was doing. So
some guy thought he was doing good.
Yeah.
Johnny, have you been to the French club?
Not yet.
Okay.
You're gonna have to make an appearance.
Yeah, I'll try to have a chance. Maybe Tuesday.
Well, it sounds like Johnny has to get out of here.
Okay.
Good seeing you, Johnny. See you
Thanks for having
Thursday.
me.
See
Everybody.
you on Thursday, buddy.
Enjoy your
Thanks
day.
for
Don't
listening,
forget
folks.
your passports.
All right.
Can you grab me a glass?
See you in a few days.
See ya, man.
Love you, bud.
Whoa.
Kissing on TV.
I know.
Zoe, you're outside.
Yeah, it's very nice out.
Oh, you're all outside?
What does it look like, dude?
Yeah, haven't you seen the sun since the beginning?
I know.
I've been outside this whole time.
Oh,
Yeah.
Are you on the side or on the deck?
I'm on the deck.
Oh, nice. I the one who did the stairs there.
Oh yeah.
Cheers. With Xavier now. So what's going on, guys, besides that? Z. Max, have anything else?
And then on Saturday we ended up going to who was it?
Hockey game?
It was a hockey game in Springfield. We watched Colgate play against, was it Denver? Yeah, I think Denver.
No, Cornell.
Cornell, sorry. My bad. Cornell played against Denver.
Yeah.
And Denver ended up winning.
Yeah.
I think Denver won. I could
be. Now Denver won 2-1.
Yeah. But so yeah. And then we had a long night the night before. So Ina and I like woke up, I don't know, 8 or 9 in the morning, and then hung out at home, had some food, and then went to South Windsor to carpool with you and Xavier to go to that game.
Yep.
And I was so exhausted that whole day. We're sitting in because Ina and I had separate tickets from Dad and Xavier and all of their friends because they didn't have enough there. So we had 2 tickets separate. And we're sitting in a bunch of Cornell fans that don't understand the game of hockey.
Oh, jeez.
They were like the stupidest people I've ever heard. That's some of the questions they were saying. I'm not trying to gatekeep hockey from people. Like, everyone should be able to learn the sport.
Yeah.
They're asking, like, if the puck hits the boards and then they ice it, is it still icing? Like, if it hits off the wall and then goes all the way down. That was a question someone said. And I was like,
Did you answer?
what?
Did you answer them?
No, because they're all snobs. I could just I could feel the snob aura like rubbing off on me. I didn't want to. So then Ina and I moved up like 5 rows so that we weren't sitting next to anybody because I did not want to be near that. But yeah, it was a good time though.
Yeah.
I was snoozing off at the top in that section.
But Max, at the first period, he was sitting with the fans, and I was looking behind him. There was like three rows. There was nobody. I said, Max. When I saw Max after the first period, I said, dude, let's move up. And that's what he did. So now he was alone, away from everybody, and I could see him, his head on shoulder.
I was tired.
I know.
For one, I was tired. Two, that game was boring. It was such structured hockey, whereas like they didn't allow the players to have a lot of room for creativity. It was like chip the puck off the board and go forecheck, dude, and that's it. Dump it in the corner, forecheck.
Yeah. It's not like the Oilers.
Big group and do another breakout, and if it doesn't work again, then do another breakout.
Exactly, like Edmonton Oilers when you control the puck in the zone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it was a lot. Not many odd man rushes. Like, goalies were playing very well, obviously, in that sort of game. But I don't think there was a lot of like, oh my gosh, like what a goal or what a play that was. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Wasn't very flashy.
But yeah, you're right. Cheers.
And then
I
on
hope you're not
Sunday,
still doing Jello shots.
no.
I'm enough. I don't want to eat it all. Viewers gonna be pissed off.
Hey Xavier, tell us about your Easter, especially what happened in the backyard.
Oh, so one sec.
Where's he going?
Well, on Easter, on Sunday, this past Sunday, because we're recording on Tuesday right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to Lynn's aunt's and uncle's place in Coventry, where we met up with like a bunch of other family members and some family friends and stuff like that. And we had a great brunch. She did a great job, I think.
Yeah, it was so good.
It's always nice to have a couple beers on Easter Sunday too. So,
but hey, Max, like we didn't have enough all weekend.
I know. Well, that's why I didn't do anything on Saturday because I figured I'd be drinking 6-pack I got for my birthday on Sunday.
Yeah,
and I did.
So Xavier.
Yep.
Go ahead. What about Sunday morning?
I ended up doing a scavenger hunt. I ended up getting a full bag. I'll get it right now. A full bag of like max size Reese's, bunny, Fun Dip, Tic Tac, like gummies, all kinds of stuff.
Fatty.
After when there, because I was going outside, and there was a bunch of eggs. So when I was collecting them, I noticed that a bunch of the eggs were opened, and the candy inside were eaten from some sort of animal. And we're like, dude, what happened?
Like literally,
it sounded like you had a mental breakdown too.
8 out of like the 40 eggs were eaten. Like I'm talking about whole Cadbury eggs and airheads and things that you wouldn't even think an animal would want to eat.
It could be, I think, it could be a raccoon. That's what I was thinking.
Or there's a groundhog that lives out there. Raccoon.
Yeah, the groundhog too, because he was standing. The groundhog was on top of the tree. You know that tree we cut? He was on top of it. One time I was like, "Wow, Max is." So I mean, yeah, it could be that too.
So yeah, Xavier was a little disappointed when he went outside for his egg hunt and had
that's too long. After that, he ran and picked up all the.
Yeah, there were still a lot of good eggs.
Yes. So that was good. That's fun. And you guys, Xavier, you did one in at Marjolaine and Bobby's house too, right?
Yeah.
That's fun. Hey, you tell the story about yesterday when you were riding your bike too.
Oh yeah, I was riding my bike with my broken leg.
How'd it go?
I'm also kind of glad because I play basketball a lot now. And one of the coaches for South Windsor travel team said that I probably have a chance to make the team if I try that.
He said he did like he was like 15 feet away, and he was doing shots, and he got like 5 in a row.
No, I got like 6, and I was playing against Austin.
Yeah, Jeff was there. It's like, damn.
Kobe.
How's your Easter, Zoe?
It was pretty good. I had a hockey game in the morning, and then Johnny and I ran over to brunch with Katie and Bob, the family I used to nanny for, at a place called Three Forks Grill. So we had a pretty nice Easter brunch, and then went home and then played some frisbee in the park. And in the evening, we celebrated our friend Megan's birthday by jumping into Lake McDonald.
No way.
The picture you put on Facebook, you were like looking at the lake. You all sitting. Is that the time?
We had just. Yep.
Okay.
We had
I
just.
see that picture.
How was the water?
It was not as bad as I thought it would be.
Okay.
I didn't get my head wet, but I was in the water. Like I got up to here.
Oh, nice.
How cold was it?
Outside?
No,
I have no idea. Below 30.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, so now I'm gonna do it every month until the end of the summer.
Wow.
A little cold plunge.
Yeah, exactly. And I needed it after the weekend. So
Jake, you did it in Quebec over the weekend.
Yeah, it has very good quality. Like it has very good health benefits for you.
That's what I heard. So
like
he did
you don't.
Damn, he was walking on the ice and he made a hole in the lake and he was jumping in. He went underwater. He came out. Damn.
I'm not really one to. I don't really choose to get my head wet. I wear a hat when I go in, and like when I get out, I have like you take off your bathing suit when you get out.
Yeah.
Put on fully dry clothing, so it's not too hard.
It's awesome.
Sounds like Mimi last year in Montana.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Remember we had the experience on the raft, and then we went back up river and got out of the boat, and she was really cold. So.
Yeah. I remember that. But yeah, it happened. At least we took care of business. So besides that, Z, do you have anything else, you buddy?
I had a leech.
Oh yeah,
there's a leech on me.
A what?
A leech.
A leech. Oh, okay. So what's going on then? We didn't talk to you yet, right? What's going on?
I mean, we already talked about everything I did. Went to a birthday party.
Oh yeah, that's.
I went to Easter. Don't have a lot more to say besides that, other than looking forward to starting to pack for our Montreal trip. We leave in a couple days.
I have something to say.
Go ahead.
The only reason I wasn't here last week was because I was in a sleepover.
Ah, that's right. You're on vacation.
Yeah.
You were excused.
Yeah, no problem.
Hey, Max, you did a big thing today.
Oh, yeah, I went. So I had class this morning, started around 11, and I ended up waking around 10 without an alarm. And I was like, dang, I got to leave in like 15 minutes. So I got up out of bed, went to class. Then I had my like lab that I need to take to graduate, which is like some earth science based lab. It's pretty interesting, but it's just obviously not my forte. But in the last like 3 labs that we've had to do, I've been doing like Excel. So it's pretty easy for me compared to some of the other people because I've used Excel a lot before. I might not know how to do like the intricacies very well, but at least like the basic stuff's pretty simple. And then after that, it was drizzling a bit outside, and I made my way from like one side of campus to the other to go to the bookstore. And I picked up my cap and gown for graduation and all the tickets for that. So I'm kind of amped for that. I also picked up Ina's because she's not going to be able to really do that.
Okay.
But I wasn't able to get her tickets because she needs to scan her own ID. But I was able to show like her driver's license and get her cap and gown.
Nice.
That's what I ended up doing. And then I walked my way over to the bus stop where I would say ballpark, there was probably 50 people waiting for the same bus, and we all got on.
Wow.
And I'm standing at like the frontmost part of the bus, like squished in. The next stop, one person gets off. We add like 7 more people because all these pricks were coming in and literally just like shoving into you just to get on the bus, which I completely understand because you want to go home. Because I wanted to go home too. But the bus driver should have never opened his doors to allow people to get on in the first place.
Yeah.
You're already
I'm sure he was over capacity.
One dude's like not even holding the handrail. He's like got his arm wrapped around it and just staring at his phone and just keeps falling over, hitting everybody. And I'm like, dude, like, put your phone down for 5 minutes, hold on, and be respectful. And use your phone when you're not going to run into people.
Exactly. I would have pushed him, started fighting the bus.
Well, that's why I started like being dominant of my space. You know what I mean? And people are gonna be bumping into me and shit like that. I'm gonna be a brick wall and not move if you're gonna bump into me now. Like you're walking, say you're walking through a really crowded area, people
Yeah.
cutting into you. Like if you're a pushover for so long, people will
Yeah.
recognize that and start like taking your room. It's like, bro, like I'm as much of a person as you. I'm gonna take what I believe should be my space. Not like I'm spreading around my arms and stuff, but
Yeah.
give me some breathing room, dude. But that's my little rant.
Yeah, I bet you'll be graduating from Gamble Pavilion just like I did back in 1993. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, for sure. Sorry about my little rant.
Actually,
Do you know? Do you have a guest speaker? Do you know? No idea.
Patrick Waugh.
Yeah, that would be cool, but I doubt it. He's probably coaching a hockey game.
Carey Price would be nice.
That would be pretty amazing.
I think so. Fly here happen.
He has no ties to UConn.
I don't know why that would ever happen.
No.
Hypothetical.
I know. But yeah. So I can talk about my stuff a little bit, but I want to congratulate UConn men and women who are going to make the Final Four. So the men are playing on Saturday at 8:49. And
why is it at 8:49? That's what I don't get.
That's the time they got. But last year
everything starts at like 8:30.
Okay.
8:30, and by the time tip-off is probably around 8:49.
Okay.
But last year we were in Montreal, we're in the Final Four. So after the game, we end up at that bar. It was all people from the bus, the 2 buses.
Yeah. And we talked about that last week or a week or 2 ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely brought that up. But
yeah, that's what. So I sent
it to happen again.
I sent a message to everybody to say, "Hey, we're going to go to the same bar to watch the game." So we're lucky that the men are playing on Saturday at 8:49. I know some people might leave early the Canadian game because they don't want to miss a basketball game.
Who cares? Just miss the first half and then get to the bar and have a great time.
Actually, like I was thinking, I'll watch the whole game. The game will be done by 9:30. So
you could probably stream the game on your phone at the hockey game, anyways.
No, you're right. So that's cool, So I'm very happy for the UConn men. And the Predators lost 2 games in a row after 18 games, and you lose a game.
I think it was 19.
It
might have been 19.
No, yeah, 19. Okay. So, but yeah, so they had a good run. My cousin had a good run, so that's nice. And on this Friday, we're gonna go see Montreal on Saturday. Go see Brendan Gallagher and the Montreal Canadiens. So I'm very excited that we're going there again. Everybody's pumped up, and should be a great weekend in beautiful city of Montreal, Quebec, Canada. The whole family. My mom's going to be there. The whole family. So on my side, so they'll be fun, and can't wait to hang out with the gang. And I got an interview on Monday, last week, and I did sign the contract yesterday to start working on April 15 after a 4.5 months vacation.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. So very excited. It's a great moment. I'm going to do something different. So I can't wait. I'm not going to say who yet, but when I start, I'll talk about it. And yeah, so be different, and it's a new thing, you know. So, but
well, congratulations, Dad.
Thank you so much.
All of us are really looking forward to the weekend, and I look forward to seeing you all here pretty soon. That concludes our episode for number 12 of the Caouette Circus, and I will see you all in what, 2 nights?
Next week, because we're going to be in Montreal. So we'll wait for the week after, because Zoe's going to be on until Wednesday. So we're going to wait, and we'll do one the week after, guys. Okay. So we got so much to talk about, but it's always nice talking with our kids and the whole family. So it's miss you guys.
Yep.
See you soon.
Can't
Love
wait
you.
for Thursday. Love you all.
Bye.
Where's the balloon? Where's the balloon, guys? Yeah. Oh, look at this.
Bye. Bye.